back to another video in my new apartment, another shower routine. If you're new here, subscribe. Like, why are you playing? We're on a road to 1K. If you're returning, hey, what's up? Leave some comments below. Tell me, hey, ask you some questions. But first, we're going to go in with this Methods body wash. I like it because it's supposed to be detoxifying and it's like really simple. I would recommend this or like a regular Dove body bar of soap. It gets you like really clean and squeaky feeling. I say this every time, make sure you get behind your ears. Like, your back of your ears need to have some soap. It needs to be moist back there. It needs to be clean. But it's me halfway through the shower forgetting that I didn't have my shower cap on. So here's me putting my shower cap on, irritated now because forgot about it. But this is some random soap from Bath and Body Works. I think it's called Wonderlust. It was $3 on their summer annual sale last year. I couldn't link it below because I couldn't find it, but I'm sure they're having some kind of sale now. That or some fragrance soap with some kind of smell in it. Like, I like the Caress one I always recommend. Will be perfect on this step. Now I'm gonna go in with the Mitt exfoliator just to really get them hairs up and moving before I shave. I don't use any shaving cream. I usually just use the soap that's on my body. If I get too dry or I feel like I want to see what I've done so far, I'll just go back and add some more soap with the Mitt. And it's really that simple. After that, I'm gonna go in with my little pink brick for my feet. Make sure that you clean these. So once I'm clean and shaved, I like to go in with this topical slather, like right over the areas I shave with. I usually do like my top half, then my bottom half separate, just so I get everywhere. And then I let that rinse off my body. I don't really kind of like wash off. I kind of just let it like fall off my body, if that makes sense. This body polish step is new. Usually I will use a body scrub. I feel like this is like a body scrub, even though they call it a body polish. When you put these on, it actually takes a lot to break down those little beads inside. So I would say just be patient. Keep rubbing this in. Those little beads are gonna get everywhere. Just take your time, have no fear. And you could turn the water off as you do this. I like to turn the water off between steps just so I'm really rubbing that stuff in there. You can always just turn the water off. I say always between steps. So say you put it on slather, it doesn't make any sense to have the water running on your body as you're putting on product. I feel like you're just wasting product. So when you put on your body polishes, your exfoliants, turn the water off and really get it in there. If you feel like you're getting dry, of course turn the water back on, but you don't really have to have the water on at all these steps.
I've been thinking about one thing mostly. Want you to come on over, reading it from the sleep. Pick me up in my dreams. When you find me in my sleep while I'm dreaming, you come behind me, remind me while I is contemplating. All upon it early in the morning.
Now I'm going in with my Sweet Spots. This is the fragrance free one that I use. They do have like scents you could buy. And then I'm gonna pour this into my hand. Usually I like to like mix it with water, if that makes sense, just so it looks like soapy. And then I put those in my intimate areas. Everybody know how to do that. And then as that's doing its thing, I don't really immediately wash it off. I will actually go in with my Olay body conditioner and put that, especially on the areas that I shave, just so they're moisturized as soon as I come out the shower. So once I'm satisfied with that, then I will go in, rinse my hands from the body conditioner, and try to rinse out that sweet spots that I put in. It doesn't have to be perfect. I don't really get irritated at any point when I don't rinse it out great. But yeah, then I'm gonna go in with the Tatcha. Please use a very small amount of this face wash from Tatcha. I got the biggest size they have because I was like, I'm not trying to keep buying this, it's too expensive. But a little bit goes a long way, as you can see. I look like crazy. So use a little bit. I would say a little bit goes a really long way. This is a really nice gentle exfoliant. I have dry skin, but this still gets my face clean but not super dry. This is my first time recording downstairs, so I didn't know what the vibe was gonna be. But we just got out the shower. I literally did nothing. I just put the robe on. I didn't put like my little shoesies on. I don't like putting my feet, like my wet foot, into like slippers. I don't think that's a vibe. So the first thing I do when I got the shower is usually moisturize my face with just like shea butter. I am going out soon and I'm gonna wear makeup, so shea butter is fine. Like, you don't have to. If you want, you could go in with your actual moisturizer on top of the shea butter. I like shea butter because my skin just looks, you see how my skin look? My skin always look clear. So I'm like, I don't even know if I actually washed, well, I did wash my face. And just like double checking your face after you come out the shower to make sure you got all of it off. I like to bring my shea butter into my neck, into my edges. Shea butter never hurt nobody. It removes all your blemishes over time. You see how clean my skin looks? Cool. So after that, I like to go in with my Raw Generation, my Lippy. I usually use my Laneige, but it's literally done. Like, literally. I use a sleep mask after the shower usually, but this is just something I bought from CVS because I didn't have time to go buy this. But neither here nor there, we're gonna use it. It's gonna work. I feel like any chapstick is good. Like, when you do skincare, I feel like your lips should be a part of that, if that makes sense. Like, this is a lip mask. Lip masks are nice. Anything that has treatment. You know, this is actually Raw Sugars. It's focusing on me. Raw Sugars. They have a lip balm, and I had saw this. I was like, ooh. I always try everything. It was less than $5, which is crazy, but it's still not that bad for this day and age. So cool. So while that's happening, I already took my birth control as soon as I wake up. I always do that so I don't forget. I always decide between like what pills I want to take. So I usually always try to take at least, I don't even take 2 pills. I think I'm gonna add biotin back into my pill routine because I'm like, I have braids. You see how old my braids look? I don't mind that my hair growing out a little bit more. Especially, I'm like, I'm gonna keep getting braids and stuff. So I'll just take 1 Chlor Fresh for now because I don't really need Fenugreek because I'm not doing them kind of activities. I'm about to go out to brunch. Well, who knows, after brunch, I might get drunk. I'll take 1. I'll take 1 of these. Good. That's done. I know people say air drying is better for you, but I'm not gonna lie, like, I have my fan right there. If you don't have a fan and you're trying to air dry with a stick rope on, I don't know how you're doing it. I'm just being honest with you because you're gonna be wet for the next 10 years and I don't be having time for that. So what I like to do is take my robe off and like see what's dry, see what's still wet. Make sure, like, if you have big boobs, you have to lift your boobs up and then wipe under your boobs because, girl, it ain't gonna be dry. It ain't gonna be dry. So make sure you get under your boobs. Me, a little trick that I like to use because I don't, like, right now I'm mostly dry, just under my boobs is wet. If I don't feel like using a whole towel, I'll just get like a washcloth and I'll just dry under my boobs. Like, I was how much days old when I realized you could use a washcloth to also dry yourself. Like no one, you know, like just hit the areas and you just dry yourself off. I'm like, I'll do my booty. Literally, you could do every area that has like water, if that makes sense. It has like traps water in. So I do that, and then I just throw this in my bed. Next step is to go in with this Ingrown hair treatment from First Aid Beauty. This is the 25 pack. I believe this is $20. This is just for Ingrown. I put this usually on my bikini area. You could put it on your legs and your armpits. I don't really experience Ingrowns in my legs on my armpits, but I would like do bikini area, and then the remnants I would like right on other areas, if that makes sense. Like I'll do my bikini area on one side of the pad, and then once I'm satisfied, I would flip it over. I just washed my legs, so I would just like, you know, go over my legs with the other side of the pad. It ain't perfect, but I just don't want to waste no product. But after that, we're gonna go in with, I got this body butter. Actually, yeah, we could do this. I'm gonna go with this body butter. I got this from Trader Joe's. This is like really popular on Instagram and stuff and social media. So I was like, oh, I'll try it out. I meant to get the body wash, and all they have was the body butter, but this was like $7, and it's a lot. It's very thick. Like you could like shake it like this, and nothing will come out. So I'm gonna take this, but just know it's thick. Like look at that. Like you're gonna be rubbing it in for a long time, so I would say just be cautious. And I just try to move fast because I like to put my body mist on when I'm so warm, like from the shower. Cause I do take hot showers even in the summertime. So I feel like when you are still warm and then you spray stuff, your scent stays on your body a little longer. So I'm gonna get the rest of my body. My legs. It don't gotta be perfect, and I don't do my feet. I usually do my feet with Palmers, and I wait till the end when I'm sitting down to do my feet because I'm lazy. Period. So once you do that, you should be smelling good. It's giving scent. It smells like healthy candy. Like it smells sweet, but not like Victoria's Secret body mist sweet. It just smells like, oh, okay, she got some good lotion on her, you know? So next I'm gonna go in with this #1 by Chanel body mist. This is a body mist, right? Yeah, body mist. Shout out to my man. I got this for Valentine's Day. Don't remember. But I'm gonna spray this. Make sure you hitting them zones, like right here. I like to spray. I did this in my last video. This area, OD, like OD. And then I do it behind my legs. It don't gotta be perfect. If it get like other areas that's not behind your leg, it's not that serious. And I'm still gonna put lotion on too, so think about it like that. I'm still gonna put lotion on top of the body mist I just sprayed. So if it's not like perfectly behind your legs, it's not that serious. I probably spray my hair too a little bit. Cool. Since I'm going out, but I don't want to put deodorant on now because I don't want like white stains on my clothes. Going with the Dove mist. This is the Dove. This is the best smelling one. Floral Touch. This is the best smelling one in my opinion. It's safe on colors. You won't get that white stain. I use like the little Suave deodorants. I don't think I have a preference on deodorant. I just don't like the milky ones. Like I prefer powder, or like the liquidy stuff. I feel leaves more stains on your clothes than like a powder deodorant, you know? So after we're done with that, I don't think I'm putting on Fenty today. I think I'm gonna go in with my regular Palmers. Cause I'm going to brunch. Like I'm not really trying to be sparkling today. If you want to sparkle, I suggest you go with your Fenty, the purple or pink one, whatever you want to call it, because it has shimmers. But I'm not really into that vibe today, so I'm just going to lotion again with some Palmer on top of that body butter. You see, you got to work it in there.
I'm still rubbing in that body butter. That body butter is very thick. I would say I give the body butter a 9.5 out of 10. I wish it was a little bit less thicker because you waste a lot of time rubbing it in, really. Like you do. I feel like you should be able to lotion your whole body in 10 minutes or like 5. The body butter, like I'm going to be lotioning in while I'm still lotioning my feet. So make sure you some lotion hit your feet. I feel like the worst thing you can do is do all that work in the shower and then you don't come out and lotion your feet. What's the point? What was the point? You might as well have just not scrubbed your feet, came out the shower, and do what you had to do. I feel like when your skin is like raw like that, maybe it be getting hard because it's dry as hell. But I took too much. You don't need 1 really or 2 if you're feeling crazy. And you're gonna take your witch hazel. You're just gonna squeeze it on there. This is the regular rose petal one, alcohol-free witch hazel. I'm gonna spread it on there. You're gonna swipe this in your butt crack. I know it sounds crazy, I know it sounds wild, but you're gonna swipe this in your butt crack. Okay? If you wanna get your butthole, you can. I usually do my butt crack because I like the area to be clean. And also, even the lotions, it'll probably take up some of the lotion I put down, but that's fine. Don't really care. I prefer clean over like aesthetically pleasing. You're gonna feel a little tingle. If you want, after the witch hazel dries down, you can go back and lotion again, which I usually do anyway. But then I'm gonna go on my Sweet Cheeks deodorant. This is in the fresh. This is in the scent So Fresh So Clean. And then I'm gonna go on with that on top. And that's it. It don't gotta be a big swipe. Or I would say also, if you never used witch hazel before, let this dry. Like let this dry down and then go in with the woody deodorant if it makes you nervous. I'll be rough riding, so it doesn't matter to me really. But the key to this that y'all need to remember is body butter, body mist, then lotion. Period. Once you get those 3 steps, body butter, body mist, and lotion, I feel like at that point you're going to smell great for the whole day. So you're going to smell great the whole day. Your whole room's going to smell great as you get ready to go out. But don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. This is the end of the video. If you want another shower routine, like another one, because I do intend to restock up with some items and buy some new stuff, let me know in the description box, the comments below. Because I don't know if you want more of these after this one. Like this one been requested, but more after this goes crazy. But more content is coming. I moved, guys. Like, comment, subscribe. Bye.